For my final project for religion, I am going to use and connect the story of She's the Man. It's a movie that I've watched constantly throughout my life, and it shows Title IX. Title IX is a very big thing in my life. I play softball here at SU, and you see discrimination between men and women all the time. Not to put down Syracuse, but you see it constantly of how differently we get treated. But not specifically just in Syracuse, in everything else as well. She's the Man. They look at Amanda Bynes, who in the movie is a soccer player. She's on the girls' team there at her private school, but unfortunately, when they go to try out and have their new team for their new season, not enough people showed up. So the school decided to cancel the program and say that the girls can't play anymore. Well, the girls decided to take it upon themselves to go try out for the boys' team. The coach laughed. So did the players of the team, and they said girls can't play a boys' sport. They're not athletically good enough. To me, that angered me. Towards the end of the movie, they say she disguises herself as a boy and decides to play men's soccer at their rival school, and she goes through all the things that she can just to play. And they find out that that is her, and they say with Title IX they cannot discriminate. If she is good enough, she shall play, and she did, and she showed them, and her team ended up winning. Using the language of the class, I would definitely have to say that the whole time we talked about how sports are supposed to be a religion, right? That's the name of the course. Sports and religion. Religion and sports. But how can a girl make a sport her religion when we don't get the same chances a male does? How can a girl make the sport her religion when we can't play past college? And even if we do play pro, we have to have 3 jobs just to be able to play, just to be able to support ourselves in our lives. But when a male plays professional, he gets paid enough that he doesn't have to worry. He could do anything he wants, and he doesn't have to worry about a thing. To me, that is just unfair. But the thing is, why didn't we touch that in class? Sports are definitely a religion. For my final project in Religion 103, I'm going to use the language that we have been talking about all year in class, religion as sports. But I'm going to connect it to Title IX and use the movie She's the Man. First, I'm going to talk about religion as sports, or you could say sports as religion. Men and women have been talked about throughout my life that were different in sports. Men have the option to make their sport their religion because they could become pro and make that their final job. Women don't have that. We don't have an after our sports unless you play a certain sport like basketball, golf, and a couple others. But for many girls, their high school and college years, that's it. Then we have to find something else to have faith in, because no matter what, we're not going to have the same respect that a male does. When people watch women's sports, we're always portrayed as the skinnier, the more petite, the unreliable,